All right, Bob, thanks for attending the scoring school at Lake Michigan Hills. I hope you were able to take a lot of good information from the class. I know we covered a lot from the full swing, pitching, chipping, all the way into putting. So hopefully some of those things were able to sink in and make a little bit of sense, and you're able to take them out on the golf course when you and Rob went and played. So this is just a quick review of your golf swing here, and this is a video after Wayne was able to work on you with your setup a little bit and try to get that weight and pressure more on that front foot, so your left foot. So kind of going down that key number 2 part of the 5 simple keys system, the weight forward. That impact is what we're mostly talking about, and that's the big difference between stack and tilt and 5 simple keys is we want that weight and pressure forward just at impact, where stack and tilt likes to have that weight going forward the whole time during the golf swing. So we'll just kind of go through some things here with you. So on your swing here, I got you on the right, and then I've got Kevin Stadler up here on the left side. And not really for any particular reason. I just like his motion and what he does with the golf club. Um, and I've been able to play 5 or 6 rounds of golf with him. So kind of like watching the swing and looking at it and comparing it to others. So if we can just kind of play your golf swing here, you can kind of see you've got good pressure going down that left leg here and kind of posted up really good on that trail leg, which is what we want to rotate around. And you can see Kevin's in a little bit more relaxed state, but obviously this is right after you did some changes, so those tend to be magnified a little bit and kind of overdone a little bit at first, and then they soften up over time. So if we play your golf swing here, you make a good solid churn going back, get a good hip churn, club goes on plane really, really good, and that's the top of your golf swing. Really good. Let's watch Kevin up to the top. So looking at your arms, pretty much the same. He kind of gets his hands just a hair more than you get. Maybe gets a slightly bigger shoulder turn, but not a ton. You know, he's got a hybrid of fairway wood and you've got an iron. So that's a little bit of a difference. So arms a little bit different. His is a little bit higher, yours a little bit lower. But your hip turn and stuff is pretty much the same. Then as we work down into the golf ball here, you can kind of see the body starts to rotate, club gets in front, boom, boom, goes in. Looks like you get just a little bit toe of a tick here. And let's take Kevin all the way down. You can see his elbow gets on his side a little bit faster, and then just a little bit more explosion into the golf ball. So the big thing I want you to kind of focus on here is if I was to do there, there, down there. You're 146 degrees, and Kevin is 127. But more importantly, the other big thing to look at here is you can see the right forearm part of Kevin is matching that shaft exactly, where if we were to extend yours out here, yeah, let's do red. You can see where yours is going out there. So you're losing a little bit of that angle, bowing that wrist up, and you can even see here where your lead wrist is kind of bowed and arched out this way a little bit. So you're losing just a little bit of distance by extending that right arm away from your body and going through there. The other thing I want you to look at here is you can see here Kevin's kind of pushed up off that right leg, and in fact his heel of that right leg is up off the ground, and he's got the toe and he's really pushing off like a sprinter or runner. And then you got yours. You can see you're still very, very flat-footed, and if anything, we can see an increase of pressure and weight going down into this right foot instead of into that left foot. And then if we can continue even forward, the left foot is up in the air right here, and the right foot is flat on the ground. If we continue Kevin forward some here, his right foot actually, even right there, is maybe almost entirely off the ground. So at this point, he's probably got 95 to 100% of all his weight and forces and pressures going down through the left foot, where yours is the opposite. You probably got 80% going down through the right foot. So that's also why you're seeing this breakdown in your arm, slowing down the club head speed. So you're really losing a lot of power and speed that you've generated in your golf swing, because you can look at your spine tilt is bent over just the same as his. Your right leg has pretty much the same amount of bend. The left leg is just as straight. It's just where you're pressing those forces. So I'm going to send you a couple of videos for key number 2, weight forward, through the 5 Simple Keys system, and hope that they help you kind of flip-flop this here with your body and the pressures and stuff. And I really believe if you're able to do that, you're going to pick up easily 15 to 20 yards, if not more, distance by changing where those ground pressures are. Because like I said, your body is moving and it's got pretty much the right angles. We just need to change where that pressure and forces are going down into the ground. So once again, thanks for attending the scoring school at Lake Michigan, and hope this information helps you and that you're able to play some good golf the rest of the summer.